welcome to the video, guys. My name is Ron. I'm a certified technician and I'm a recent graduate. Let's get to it.
With Ford CEO Jim Farley.
Kicking off the Detroit Auto Show, Ford leaned into its popular Bronco line, announcing the Bronco RTR, a performance edition of the Hardy SUV. Throughout the exhibition hall, trucks and SUVs reign supreme, while electric vehicles take a less prominent role as U.S. automakers have written off tens of billions of dollars in EV projects.
Well, hi, everyone, and thank you all for joining us.
Ford CEO Jim Farley.
The American customers want less carbon footprint vehicles. Just they're going about it a little differently than everyone thought, including the regulations. So hybrid is not what it used to be, like a super efficient one thing. We can now use it for energy storage, for energy exports. We can put it in off-road. We can make it for performance vehicles. And I think you're going to see that across our industry.
Did Americans just not want EVs?
No, I think the EV market is really vibrant, and people who buy EVs, they do not go back to combustion vehicles. But it's only 8% of our industry. But it's 8% of our industry. That's not small either. And it's probably going to grow. People want EVs where there's an economic advantage. They are going to do the math in their pocket.
Not everybody want EVs. People like hybrids. People probably go for hybrids faster than going for an EV. But I'm going to continue.
If that EV is cheaper to operate, they're going to buy it. If it's more expensive to operate, they're not going to buy it. So it's on us as an industry to make affordable EVs.
We met up with Dave Vanderwerp, Car and Drivers Testing Director and longtime Detroit Auto Show attendee.
It's pretty chaotic right now, and all these automakers have been working really hard on EVs for the
Ain't making
last
those no more.
5 to 10 years, and now it's hard to pivot quickly in the automotive industry.
It's almost a bit of uncertainty that hangs over this show as to what the future is.
Yeah. But we're seeing, obviously, EV sales are down, but there's a lot of new non-EVs, and some of which are pretty affordable. Still, the market seems to be marching full speed ahead toward trucks and SUVs, and that doesn't seem to be mitigating at all.
Many of those big trucks and SUVs taking center stage are very expensive, some pushing six figures.
How concerned about affordability is Detroit?
I think everyone's concerned about it.
Perhaps for good reason. The average price of a new car topped $50,000 last year for the first time, as a growing number of Americans are choosing to finance car purchases for longer.
Yeah, the people that's doing that should not be doing that. You be paying more interest. The longer the term, the more interest you gotta pay for. It's best to just put a big fat down payment on. Try to keep your car loan. I wouldn't even say 4 years. I'll say keep it to at least 3 years, and just pay it off within 3 years. Try to even pay it off before the due date for the loan. But yeah, that's ridiculous.
To 7 years.
Is there an affordability problem?
I think that there is no doubt that a company like Ford is going to allocate more capital to more affordable lineup. No doubt about it. I wouldn't say it's a crisis of affordability. It's like, I think the customer's kind of up to here, and we now need to, make a more compelling offer at the lower price point. Our best selling, fastest turning vehicle is a Maverick. It's our most affordable truck.
I like the Maverick. I feel like the Maverick should have stayed within that $20,000 range. Right now it's pushing 30. I think the lowest trim is 28 grand. The XLT is probably like $31,000, and then the Lariat is like pushing $40,000. I like the Mavericks. I mean, anyone that want to get into pickup trucks and they want to start off with like something small, not too big, and they got some people gotta use things for certain things, but I like the Ford Maverick. I would go for the F-150, but I like the Ford Maverick.
Why did cars get so expensive?
A lot of reasons. We saw all the parts getting more expensive. We're the number one producer in the U.S. We make 80% of what we sell here, and our supply chain got more expensive over the last couple of years. And a lot of it is technology and safety, and a lot of it is just everything's more expensive.
Ford also announced a partnership with clothing maker Carhartt, aimed at training local workers for skilled labor positions that have become hard to fill, as the automaker starts a new push to make the expensive affordable.
2026 is going to be a pretty interesting year in the car business.
And to keep American car buyers in the driver's seat. For CBS Saturday Morning, I'm Chris Van Cleve in Detroit.
Good luck with that.
I mean, it's interesting. I understand.
But yeah, I mean, he's saying that cars getting more expensive because of the car parts. That's also due to tariffs and stuff like that too. But also they putting technology in the cars that's also making it more expensive, like massaging seats, heated steering wheel, heated side mirrors, and then you got the sensors that make sure the emissions is where it's supposed to be at for the vehicle, and then they trying to have vehicles with lower powertrain. I mean, what is it? They not really trying to make V6, V8s anymore. They trying to make cars with a 4-cylinder turbocharger, and then they got a twin turbocharger. And to be honest, there's no transparency from what I'm seeing in the industry. What people want, they not giving what people want. People want affordability, and they may not want all the tech. Some people don't care about all the touch screens and the voice commands and connecting to your phone for Google. What is it? Google Assist. What's that thing called? Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. A lot of people don't care about that. Me personally, I like those. I like the technology. Me personally, I like the technology, but I would just go for a used. I would just go for a used vehicle. If I want the tech, just wait a few years, get it used, because whoever bought it that first year, they gonna take the depreciation hit. Not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about more about this stuff during the year. I just want to get y'all an insight of what's going on. I know back at school, we was always talking about the car market, and they always told us what to go for and what to stay away from.